it's painful and so challenging to know that racial trauma follows you all the days of your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, the Lord is also healing and liberating. That's right. And redeeming. That's right. But as you were sharing, I was thinking about that same teacher from the 6th grade who said, you're only here for racial diversity numbers. That haunted me. I wondered, did I only get into Grove City for racial diversity numbers? I wondered, did I only get into Texas A&M for racial diversity numbers? I won a teaching award at Baylor. I wondered, did I just win it for racial diversity numbers? I won a dissertation award. I wondered, did I only win this for racial diversity numbers? And I remember walking across the stage. I'm about to get what's called hooded. Which is not KKK kind of hooded, right? This is when you get PhD.
You're not about to be a grand wizard. That's not what is getting ready to happen.
That's right. Not at all. So when you get your PhD, when you walk across the stage, there's what's called a hooding ceremony. So they put on that part of the regalia that's the hood piece, and it's a very powerful moment. But as they're calling my name, the person that announced actually got Cartagena right. I was like, "Yo, this is great. This like pretty much never happens."
Yeah.
I'm walking across the stage and I go, did I only get this because of racial diversity numbers?
Wow.
And I remember ceremony's done. I'm embracing my mom and my dad and my abuelos are there. My mom comes up to me and she says, we showed that 6th grade teacher, didn't we?
Message.
Wow. Here's what I want you all to see. For both of us, that racial trauma kept on keeping on. Right. So there's an important sense in which we were still beholden to this racist metric and still struggling to experience some of the celebration, some of the freedom because of what that one teacher did to me over the course of an entire school year. Wow. And one of the reasons I want to share that is because I think it's so important in these discussions to, as you were saying, to realize we're coming from different perspectives, but the call is going to be in different life experiences. The call is going to be to love our neighbors in their particularities. So some of us are going to have to love on some folks that are like me and KB and go like, well, all right, hold on. Tell me, what was it like to grow up as you grew up? What's it like to be the recipient of so much racist abuse? And others are going to be more like, man, and they're like, I don't get this at all. And the call's going to be, okay, tell me about, you had asked, tell me about your story. How do I love and support you? What are the things you see that I don't see? What are those things you're not seeing that I do see? And we're called to journey with one another. You see what I'm saying? It's very much in a Pauline register, isn't it? If one part of the body hurts, the whole body hurts.
Yes.
As Christians, we don't get to say, well, I'm just going to take care of me and mine. Our call is to love all in the body of Christ. Our call is to love all of our neighbors. And this requires patience and understanding, a constant requesting of the Spirit to give us wisdom to know how to navigate all these forms of racial tension, all sorts of forms of organized forgetting, not because we want to have more info, right? Who cares about being a clanging gong? In fact, that's what we don't want to be. We don't want to be puffed up with knowledge. What we want is understanding that we can love God and neighbor better.